Hello everyone, it's me, Sarah, back at you again with another story time. So this story is about from a couple years ago, like 3 or 4, feels like it was last year. This is from the days of high school, which was not that long ago for me. It was kind of long ago, I guess. So I was in musical theater in grade 10. Yes, grade 10. We did a musical called Willy Wonka, and so if you haven't heard of Willy Wonka, basically the musical version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So I was like not a very important character. Mr. Salt. Yeah, nobody knows who that is, right? Anyway, so I'm not really important to this story. What's important to this story is a character called Mike TV. They have this character called Mike TV. So Mike TV gets shrunk down into this super tiny little guy because he doesn't listen to Willy Wonka or his mom or anything. In the movies, they clearly can use CGI to make the actor look like he's this big, but I go to a high school and the arts program already isn't funded. It isn't gonna be funded like the best. So we had to do a little improvising, and so what we had was we had a TV, and then the actor had filmed themselves saying, "Help, get me out of here." And then behind the TV was a little doll, and so this little doll, Willy Wonka would pull it out and say, "Look, this is Mike TV." And the audience would use their believability to believe that this was Mike TV, and then the actor would already be off stage. So every night that this happened, it worked pretty well. There were a couple glitches with, like, you know, the TV, our cool special effects. But one of the last shows that we did, something really went awry, and I was not on stage at this point, which lucky, because I would have probably not been able to hold it together. So basically what happened is that Willy Wonka like shrinks Mike TV down, and then he reaches behind the TV and he says, "Look, he's perfectly unharmed." And so as he's saying this, as he's pulling the doll out and saying this, the little doll's foot falls off, and they're right in front of the audience. Like, this isn't a huge theater, so everybody in the audience knows that like Mike TV's foot just fell off. And so everyone on stage is just kind of like trying not to laugh because it's already funny, but also how do you respond to that? Do you pretend that it didn't happen? So no, what Willy Wonka did, what this guy did, was he grabbed the foot off the floor and he said, "See, he's perfectly unharmed." So he repeated the sentence, and then he just full on threw the foot back so that it was kind of added into the play that Mike TV lost his foot. And everybody on stage absolutely was like shaking, trying not to laugh at the fact that literally like a character had now lost their foot in an unfortunate accident in Willy Wonka's factory. And so yeah, that was probably, honestly, there's not even a resolution to that story except like great improv. Shout out to Fraser who played Willy Wonka. That's just basically probably like the most cemented memory that I have from high school, that Willy Wonka had the foot fall off of Mike TV during the middle of a big production. So that is my story. Maybe next time that I'm in that play, instead of calling it Willy Wonka, we should probably call it Footloose. That's it. That's all, everybody. Thanks for watching. This is Sarah is Singing, signing out.